We're learning more now about the Sam Nordquist murder case. He's the transgender man who police say was tortured for weeks in Ontario County before being killed earlier this month.
Today, state records revealed some significant information about some of those accused of murdering him.
We still don't know how it came to be that Sam Nordquist, who according to his mom traveled to Ontario County to be with his online girlfriend, ended up sexually and physically assaulted 4 weeks inside room 22 at Paddy's Lodge in Hopewell. The Ontario County District Attorney describing the crime Friday and accusing 5 people of taking part. One of them, 30-year-old Patrick Goodwin, we learned today is listed on the sex offender registry. Released from prison in 2023 after serving just under 10 years for sexually abusing a 7-year-old boy and 9-year-old girl, the Canandaigua man, according to state records, was living at Paddy's Lodge, just a few doors down from where Nordquist was tortured and killed. So he was on the sex offender registry and on parole when arrested. Kyle Sage also on parole. He's one of the other 5 charged with second-degree murder in the Nordquist case. He left prison just last spring after being convicted of grand larceny and dissemination of indecent material. The other 3 defendants, I couldn't find them in the parole system. Parole is run by the State Department of Corrections and Community Supervision, or DOCS, and I called them today to ask about the kind of supervision Goodwin and Sage were under over the last few months, but I've yet to hear back. Meanwhile, the DA says Nordquist knew his assailants, all of whom identified as LGBTQ+, going on to say there's no indication at this point that this is a hate crime as defined by New York State penal law. That said, he adds this case is by far the worst homicide he's ever handled, and as it makes its way through the courts, we'll likely find out why, and why it came to be Nordquist's life ended here, far from home and far from anyone who might protect him.
Now, a preliminary hearing is scheduled for all 5 for Wednesday at noon. We'll, of course, continue to cover this story.